This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all our Polo Line viewers. We're looking forward to an amazing spectacle of polo out here this afternoon. We have two great matches on the cards for you today. Starting off with the Bentley Cup. And this will be between Habtoor and Gantoot. This is our first match of the afternoon, plus there's plenty of other entertainment for you here. Some wonderful shops and food outlets there in the picnic area. In addition to, of course, nearer the Gold Lounge and the one and only The Garden by Il Pastaio. So you have a great view of the hotel here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Players have warmed themselves up. They're making their way out onto the field to get this match underway. Hopefully you can get away on time. So we need to be mounted and ready to go, please, gentlemen. And so for our lineups here for Habtoor Polo team, playing at number 1 is Mohamed Al Habtoor. Playing at number 2 is Marcos Totosalari. At 3 is Carlos Maria Tolly Ulloa and Bautista Bajuga. Playing at number 4. These, of course, were the winners of the Silver Cup previously. And Gantoot Polo team. Playing at number 1, it is your very own Ali Almeri. At number 2, Pablo Llorente. At 3, Marcos Kakuaraja. And at 4, it is Juan Jaureche. These two teams have battled it out. Gantoot didn't play the Silver Cup, but they got themselves through to the finals of the Bentley here this afternoon. This is, of course, the 17th edition of the Gold Cup in 2026. Started off basically as the small passion and brainchild of Mohamed Al Habtoor to take polo to another level here in the UAE. And now we are in the 17th edition of the Gold Cup. The pinnacle of the Gold Cup series. And we can see on screen there the players coming together. And our umpires are on the field. It is Peter Wright and the Prof. Chris Hyde. With the third man, with the responsibility as third man, it is Matthias Paveni. It is quite a warm afternoon here this afternoon. We are over 30 degrees. So the HPA rules, it could well be changing at half-time. So this, I believe, should possibly be under review, although a lot of these horses are imported for this tournament. They come in from the Northern Hemisphere, then go back again. So they've had a little bit of time to acclimatise, but not really quite enough. But maybe that rule will actually be changed. We might use the 30-degree mark possibly in future. And so the players just start to line themselves up here now before I do the formal introduction. And just waiting for Toto to get himself in position. Been a great find for this team of Habtoor, with the familiarity of Bauti and the strength there of Tolly. So the two teams lined up here now, please, Kaku. And so, for Gantoot, the guests here this afternoon, playing at number 1 is Ali Almeri. Playing at number 2, it is Pablo Llorente. Go on, ladies and gentlemen, don't be shy, put your hands together. And at number 3, it is Marcos Kakuaraja. And at number 4, it is the familiar face and always smiling Juan Jaureche. And the winners of the Silver Cup here in the Bentley Cup this afternoon, playing at number 1, it is Mohamed Al Habtoor. Starting off on Macho. At number 2, it is Marcos Totosalari. Starting off on Luna. At number 3, it is Carlos Maria Tolly Ulloa. Starting off on Lavinia Madalena. And at the back door, it is the familiar face, And always welcome here in Dubai, Bautista Bajuga to start off on CV. Ali Almir will be starting off on Havana, Pablo on Felicidad, Kaku on F-35, and Juan will be starting off there on Cuba. A couple of players just quickly going back to the camps just to change ponies. They prefer to have something, of course, that's a little bit quieter. And for all our viewers there on Polo Line, and for you here at Habtoor in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, our social media on Instagram, Polo Line OK. On Facebook, Polo Line Int. And if you're watching via Facebook, try and drop us a message where you're viewing in from. We'll see if we can give you a shout out during the game. And of course, on YouTube, Polo Line TV. But to keep up to date with all events here at Habtoor Polo Resort, please, on Instagram, follow us on DXB Polo Gold Cup Series, and of course, Habtoor Polo Club. And this will keep you up to date with all the schedules and events and the possibilities to win some fantastic prizes. And of course, during the final of the Gold Cup at half-time, we will, of course, have Hunt the Gold Coin. We have a diamond coin to be hunted for here in the middle of the Bentley Cup. And so there's lots of wonderful prizes. We have best dressed, best turned out. It's just never-ending generosity here from Habtoor. So our two teams looking to line up here now. The umpires are awaiting. Crowd is awaiting to get this Bentley Cup underway for 2026. And of course, Bentley is part of the Al Habtoor Prestige Motors. And thank you very much to Hositaya for his continued support. And they have been the sole importers of Bentley Motors since 1993 here into the UAE, having been best retailer in the world 7 years in a row, then reclaimed it again. They have the largest showroom of Bentley in the world down there in Dubai, and also opened in 2020 the showroom down in Abu Dhabi as well. So the two teams have come together here now to get this underway. The Bentley Cup 2026. The umpires just having another chat with the team, and also just reminding, keeping a gap at these lineouts. Good to get that ball in and out and stop these melees. So they're just deciding on which way they're going to go. By choice, it looks like we are going to end up with Habtoor heading towards the scoreboard in the red shirts and the green Gantoot up to where their pony lines are stationed, up at the Villa end of the field. And so there it is, the ball's into play, and we have the Bentley Cup underway, and Ali Almiri comes away with it, flicks that one off forward. It's Llorente, takes it up here now. Llorente going back with him there is Jojoa. He's just going to have to work out where he can go with this one. He opts to keep it short and coming behind. Kaku's going to come around behind him and give him a little bit of helping hand, but he's diddling and dawdling with the ball, or maybe the player's in front of him. Let's see what the umpire decides. We get the first whistle of the match. Maybe just a little bit of nerves here as you see Gantoot just retiring. It's all a little tense. A lot riding on this Bentley Cup. So to be brought in here now by Bautista Bajuga. Bauti on the play. Opens up shoulder, cuts that one out wide here now. Out there for Tolly, but looking to get onto it first there is Juan Jauretche. Flattened himself onto that line nicely. Looking to pick this up here on the meet. Here's Pablo Llorente. Going back is Bauti. Bauti gets the hook in. Next tries to get the backhand there. The Solari couldn't do it, but Kaku Raja picks up the spoils here now. Kaku going goalward bound. Kaku tries to drag that one underneath the pony. Couldn't quite do so, but it's Tolly Yojoa. Turns it and takes it away from the danger zone and just creates a little bit of calm and puts the ball out into the opposite direction. And on the near side, trying to get onto that one there is Bauti as Pablo comes in and spoils the play, but it is going to be Bauti to pick it up here. Now he yields off it, leaves it there for Solari. Solari, he's hooked off out of it. Kaku comes in. Good work there by Jauretche as Kaku comes in and faces back towards goal once more. Trying to get onto that one there is Solari, but he just got tempted a little bit too much by the wily Kaku Araja. And we get a whistle on the play, and we'll have our first penalty here now. Of course, we want some goals being scored from field goals. You see on the replay, Kaku brings it forward. And just coming directly in front of him. No attempt to take the man. And so Kaku Raja gets the penalty. Drop down here now for a penalty two. A 30-yard undefended penalty in favour of Gantut. Looking to open up their account. Both these teams, of course, 20 goals. It is an open tournament, so no handicap would be given if there was a difference anyway. So Kaku Raja. Kaku comes in, drives, shoots, sends that through, flags it off, puts the first score on the board there for Gantut. Does Kaku Raja. So the players come back to the middle of the field. For umpire right to get this ball bowl back into play once more. Ball into play, out the line now. Almiri, oh, he just topped that one and couldn't quite get a hold of it. Solari's going to have to get a quick move on here because coming in onto him there is going to be Juan, but Juan comes in. And he thought he could get in there as he thought Solari was away from the line, but evidently the umpires deemed he only had a near side play on that one. So let's have a look on our replay, as you can see here, as he brings that ball around the corner. Some might say he had enough room to come in, but not today. Or maybe they go to the third man. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here live, please, if you haven't already, download the app and have a quick look at the Jugger app there for Polo Line to keep you up to date with interviews, previous matches and schedules for the future games. It's the best place, of course, to be watching polo in the world, throughout the world of all games out there. And so, umpires disagreeing on that one there. Must have thought that Solari had come away from the ball too much. He put that in and it comes back in, allowing Juan into it. But the ball comes out of the line out. Tolly Ujer picks this one up here now. Tolly being pursued there by Almiri. He goes to send that ball forward. He skies it and having to look for it is Solari. Couldn't pick it up, but Pablo Llorente Vagantut does. Pablo being pressurised there by Ujer. Plays a little backhand. Opa! And we end up Solari trying to come onto that play there with Kaku. And let's see what side of the line Solari was on. We'll just have to have another little look at that one there on the replay. So the backhand comes in by Pablo. And it looks like Pablo's quickly going to go and change. His pony's already warming up. He's got a few minutes to change it here. And I think it's more Solari got himself caught in the wrong place at the wrong time due to the flow of change play. Or we now have a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Gantut to be teed up there by Kaku Raja. So Kaku Raja here now. Kaku on F35. Pablo quickly changing. So Kaku comes up. Beautiful penalty taken normally, but this time he's just put that one wide. Maybe a little bit tight here in chucker number one of this big final. But it's no strange place for these people to be. A very experienced player there, Kaku Raja, and coming in with the play will be Balti. Balti takes it one way, goes the other way, takes that one out there for Tolly. Tolly out there towards the picnic area side. Tolly Ujer, not pressurised at the moment, runs it full. Waiting for him, though, is Juan Jauretche. Gets up hold of that ball well and sends it out here now for Solari. Solari's trying to get onto it. Kaku comes in, comes with a near side backhand, sends it back up the field. Stopped there by Tolly, and Tolly turns it away from the player he now. Tolly facing himself back up towards the Villarreal goals and looks to make a bit of show and go, and on the run here he is and picks that one up there for Balti. Balti comes through the pack of players here. He's got Kaku to try and get past. He's also got another player in front, gets hooked off out of it. The ball gets left behind. And first back round up onto this one here. As Solari tries to, he might have been picked up by Kaku. Let's possibly have a look and see what the umpires decide. So on our replay here now. So you see Solari trying to get onto that play. Unfortunately unable to do so, and therefore it's a buried ball. And so they had the throw in, and now it pops out. And it's going to be Pablo to pick this one up, but we get another whistle on the play. Maybe someone's taken a bit of a knock and a bump there, and it looks like it's possibly Juan Jauretche's got a bit of a clobbering. And so going over to him to see how he is. There's Mohamed Habtoor looking to change off Macho. And possibly onto Genève here, I think. They'll be recycling these horses through. They pick their best horses they have left, and they will keep on going, cycling them round. So it's Juan Jauretche. Juan Jauretche had an accident a week, 10 days ago, where he got hit very hard on the hand, and I just hope he hasn't been clobbered on that right hand again, his mallet hand. So it looks like we're taking a little bit of a break. They've got the team physio there, but the ambulance doesn't seem to be being needed or doesn't feel he's required. But he's recomposed himself. He's a tough fella, that one, Jauretche. So he'll go back, get himself mounted up again, and we'll get this back underway once again. Pablo clearly in possession of the play at the time. And so Juan Jauretche mounted back up again. So the ball's dropped down, and there'll be a free ball that's in possession of the play. Forgan Toot, and it'll be Kaku Araja to bring it into play here now. Kaku comes forward, brings it up here now to his Marcus Solari. Dummies in once again, looking for the play. Oh, the pony comes across him, he goes under the neck and looking to get that out there for Pablo. Loses a little bit of momentum, but he picks this ball up well. Goes with the first time play, but just tops that one a little bit. And Ujoa will come in on the near side. Ujoa sends the near side backhand out in towards the middle of the field, looking for Bauti. Bauti looks to pick this one up here. Juan Jauretche looking to see who he should go to as Pablo comes in, try and make the hook, and he sends that one goalward bound from a distance, but it just goes wide. It was close, but unfortunately for Bauti, it was just the left-hand side of the goalpost. So the score remains the same, 1-0, about halfway through this chucker. So, Juan Jauretche cuts this one out for Kaku. Kaku has to come back for it. Is able to do so, makes a turn. He's got their Tolly with him this time. He looks to go under the neck to get it up there for Pablo. Picks it up cleanly there, does Pablo Llorente. Llorente on the move here now. Llorente looks to fizz that one up forward. He's looking for Almeri, but he gets stopped there by Solari. But he's back onto the play once again. Looks to go near side with Bauti in there, putting the pressure on the near side play. Goes under his neck, showing a little bit too much to Bauti as he plays the near side backhand, but that one's cut out of the play by Juan Jauretche. One under pressure there from Ujoa. Faces back towards goal. He's looking for players to clear out the way, but so he leaves it now for Kaku. Kaku comes across the face here now. Voice the hook and sends that one goal bound. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking very good indeed from Kaku Araja. Goal number 2 it is now for Gantut. Let's have a look at the replay on that one there. He comes forward. Just didn't quite get the hook there, did Solarian. Beautiful goal there by Kaku Araja for Gantut. So 2-0 to score so far here in chucker number 1. Habtoor, I'm sure, are playing the long game here in this match, of course. And so the ball back into play, out the front of the line out. Once again it comes. Ujoa takes it deeper down his own territory, then sends a little backhand out towards the boards. Looking there to pick it up, there is Solari on his near side with Ali Almeri reaching to get the hook. The young man gets away from him here now. It is Solari, checks up, looks to come inside Jauretche. Jauretche just waits, plays the ride off, and a nice backhand up the middle of the field, looking for Ali Almeri, but Ujoa comes in onto that there, and the advantage continues as it's now picked up here by Kaku Araja. Kaku comes in, goes under the tail there of Solari, but I think he might have just overshot the line a little bit on that one there. So let's see what we can see on the replay. Whatever I say is inconsequential anyway, because it's the umpire's decision at the end of the day. So under the neck he goes, behind the pony, and we end up here now with a penalty 3 it is, a 40-yard defendable penalty for Gantut. So you just see Pablo's gone and changed once again. They'll just be recycling these ponies, a couple of minutes each all the way through this match. Try and keep them as fresh, or get them refreshed to come back out again as many times as they possibly can. They're getting to the thin end of the wedge, as it were, of this tournament. It is finals day. So Kaku Raja for the penalty 3. Just comes in onto that one there, strikes it well, so it's goal number 3 from the penalty 3 spot. It is for Kaku Raja. And about a minute and a quarter left to play before the first 2 to goes in Chaka number 1. So ball back into play it is, out the back of the lineup. Picking it up though is Kaku. It comes off the pony again. It's going to be Ujoa. Tries to get the backhand, half spoiled there by Kaku, and first onto it will be Mujuga in there with his old teammate. Oh no, it's not, it's Llorente. I thought it was Harechi, but Harechi onto this play here now. Sorry, Kaku trying to take it away from Tolly. Tolly picks up the play here. Tolly Ujoa. Tolly flicks that one in towards the middle of the field, looking for Solari. Solari being pressurised there by Harechi, pushing him wider. Looks for the cut shot, couldn't get it, but the ball's left for Kaku. Kaku picks it up and calmly takes it out towards the boards here once again. Kaku Raja being pressurised there by Tolly. Tolly takes it, takes away from him, makes a turn, gets back in towards goal, but he just gets met by Pablo. Sends it forward, looking for Solari, but he's stolen away from him there by Harechi. Harechi checks turns, comes back inside. We've got players possibly coming in the way, and Tolly's looking for something out of that there as he comes into contact with Ali Almiri. So the umpires just have a quick chat. Of course, they're microphoned up, but they picked up the ball here now, and you see. So you see Tolly's trying to get to the man, although the line's changed, but unfortunately I think Ali Almiri was trying to get out the way more than anything else. It ended up just slightly getting in the way. And so we end up with a penalty 4. In favour of Habtoor, to be taken by Bautista Bajuga. Bouty comes in, and we just tops that one a little bit, gets hold of it a little bit to Pablo. And oh, Mohamed Habtoor sneaks that one in through the goal. Mohamed Habtoor opening up the account here for Habtoor Polo, making the score. 1 goal it is to Habtoor, 3 it is to Gantut, the first 2 to goes. So that there will end Chaka number 1. So the players will quickly go get changed onto fresh mounts. And then after we've had a few messages and adverts from Polo Line, and maybe some replays too, and some highlights, we'll be back for Chaka number 2 of this 5 Chaka match. He didn't manage to set sail once again, and it's going to be Alfredo. Alfredo loses mallet in the air, picks it up, has another crack. Oh my gosh, Alfredo Capella, what a class act. He's a joker and a juggler as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here now. You just see from our Polo Line viewers, Juan Jaureche walking onto the field. However, it looks like we will be having a substitute for Jose Riglos to take the place of Kako Raja, although he's able to score the first 3 goals in Chukka number 1. He's got this tummy bug that's lurking around at the moment, which is causing him to vomit regrettably, so he won't be able to continue. He's tried, but it just hasn't quite worked for him regrettably. So they have Jose Riglos in the camp there, awaiting to mount up again. You'll easily be able to find him with a very bright yellow helmet. A very talented young player. And son of a good friend and legend, Pepe Riglos. And so it looks like the umpires are just going up to explain to the camp there at Habtoor. But there has been a nasty bug growing round Dubai. And so on the drone there, you can see there we've got some fantastic stalls here at the picnic area. So a wonderful turnout, which as the day keeps going, more and more people will keep piling in. And of course, at the end there we have our kids area, which is great with the bouncy castles and all the rest of the entertainment. Making it a full day out here at Habtoor, as always. And we have the pleasure, of course, having IFSA here, Party at the Polo. Every Saturday they're here. It's the place certainly on a normal day to be seen at Polo, with some wonderful food and alternative entertainment here as well. Previously by invitation only, though now it is possible to buy tickets, so if you haven't done so already, you can have a look at them on Instagram, or it is, of course, www.partyatthepolo.com. And so just a slight pause here now whilst we'll have a quick change of players. Unfortunately, causing a little bit of delay to the schedule. And so this, of course, as we look there, we have the Garden by Postale, we also have Nera, and, of course, the famous Gold Lounge there in the picnic area where there'll be the after party. And once again, it gives me the opportunity to thank our main sponsor. And our main sponsors here are Bentley Emirates, which has been the official dealer and sole authorised importer of Bentley Motors since 1983. Operating as part of the Habtoor Motors Prestige Division, held the title of #1 dealer in the world for 7 consecutive years, which they regained the title in 2019. In 2022, they were Retailer of the Year and Sales Retailer of the Year in the Middle East and Africa. We'd like to also thank our co-sponsors, and that, of course, being Diamond Lease, which is a fully owned subsidiary of Al Habtoor Group, which was established in 1996, which offers automotive rental and leasing solutions as an alternative to owning and maintaining vehicles to corporate and individual customers in the UAE. Diamond Lease serves more than 700 companies and multinational conglomerates operating here in the UAE. US Polo ASSN, thank you once again. They're the official apparel and jersey sponsor and the official sports brand of the United States Polo Association, the largest association of polo clubs and polo players of the United States. Our media partners, of course, Polo Line, coming to you live from Polo Line, Al Badia, our local media group, Expat Woman, and many more. Thank you very much indeed to all those sponsors that managed to facilitate such tournaments for us here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And just to remind everybody, of course, At half-time, after the third chuck, we do have Hunt the Diamond, and it is literally hunting a diamond out there on the field when you go out and tread in a few divots, please. And then after this match, of course, we'll have the trophy ceremony. Then we have an entertainment show by the Greatest Showman, Le Pearl performance. We have a fashion show in the Gold Lounge at 3:15. And at 3:50, we'll have the Dubai Police Marching Band. We will play the national anthem before the Gold Cup final. And during the half-time, the Gold Cup final, we will have Hunt the Gold Coins. And then later on, after the match ceremony, we'll have the Gold Lounge after party with DJ Winton Harvey. We have an acrobatic show, drone show, and finishing off with the entertainment with fireworks at 7:45. But the parties will still continue, be it the after party in the Gold Lounge, IFSA, or of course in the Horse and Hound. So it looks like Jose wasn't actually readily available, as they weren't expecting him to have to come on and change, hence the break has been a little bit longer. And so we're just going to have a quick look at the Gantuk camp in a moment to see how they're getting on in this substitution. And so they can see that you have, let's see who we have in the tent there. So Kaku's there with his helmet off and a cold wrap round his neck, but no sign of Jose at the moment. We know that he has been playing, of course, with the Ancora team in the medium goal. So a long lifetime friend there of Kaku's, Petit Lou, going over to see if he's okay. Clearly not, but giving you a condolence, as it were. Or consolences, rather. And so the moment umpires have mounted themselves back up again, and Balti's out there on the field, and you can see that he's on Fay, I believe it is. Let's just be double check, but from here it certainly looks like it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to a few highlights, etc., from Polo Line whilst we have this break, and hopefully it'll keep you entertained until we're able to come back again. So for our Polo line viewers, there you go. You can see Jose having a quick drink, get his goggles on. So Jose Riglos there to substitute in for Kaku Raja. Unfortunately, he's not feeling well. And the umpire's just whistling the two teams up. And we'll look now to get Chukka number 2 underway. So Jose just mounted up and we'll get this match back underway once again. So it'll be interesting for Jose, a gifted horseman. However, he might have seen these horses playing against him, but he's never actually sat on them before in his life. So that is certainly a test, but that is one of the greatest things that any polo player can have, the adaptability to be able to work horses out as soon as they get on them. As was said by the great Alfonso Pierres many years ago, had a great talent to be able to. That's the uncle of Gonza, who's been playing with Chihingiri. A gift that he has to be able to get onto a horse and assess it pretty quickly. So let us see how Jose gets on. Some big boots to fill there of Kaku. But trust me, he is a talent and a half. Is this young man, one of the rising stars. And so the two teams to line up here now on umpire right to get this underway once again. The ball's back into play and out the line. Out it comes. Going back to it is going to be Jaureche. Tail backhand out towards the side. Normally we've been looking for Kaku, but this time he's looking for Pablo, and it gets flicked away from him there by Tolly, but we get a whistle on that play. And the ball's dropped down here. For a penalty in favour of Gantut. Must have deemed that, you can see on the replay that Tolly dummies it, makes a quick turn, making the U-turn in front of the oncoming traffic. And so it will be Jaureche. It looks like they'll be putting Jose going forward because he's a very exciting player going forward with some great skills, and it is going to be Jaureche. Puts out into the middle of the field, taking over the number 3 position, but meeting that one well and reading it well, of course, is Tolly Ulloa. Tolly. But it's going to be Jaureche back to it first, sends the backhand. He takes 2 players with him, but trying to pick this up, but couldn't quite do so. Oh, and neither of them could pick it up for Gantut, but Tolly's back to this one here now. Tolly Ulloa comes out up onto this one here now, out there for Solari. He sends it forward, he's looking for Bauti, but back there, his ex-teammate, it is Jaureche. Goes with the tail backhand, out there for Pablo. Pablo looking to get onto it, but he's pushed off out of it by Solari, and Solari comes to pick this up and tries to take it away here now from Jose. Pablo looks to spoil it, retains possession, does Solari. Solari puts that one forward and goes in forward into the pony. No real venom in that shot, so nothing given. But Solari comes in with the next shot, fishes that one in towards the goal, but it's just gone past the goals. Then Chukka number 2 will have Mohamed out on Salvador. Rossio for Toto. Lavinia Castanuela for Tolly. Bauti on La Fe. Cracking little mare this. Red Bull for Ali Almiri.
Have a good day, guys.
Rosie for Pablo. Messi for Riglos. And of course, one out on Clara. But it is now Solari coming forward once again. He wants another one, but it gets deflected. Once more, it goes wide. So just keeping Gantut hemmed in at the scoreboard end are Habtoor Polo. But the ball's in possession of Gantut. It's going to be one Jaureche to bring it into play. One. Brings it up to his prime. Sends that one long and wide, looking out into some open space for Pablo to get onto. Pablo on the play here now. Pablo sends that ball high and proud up over the top, but looking for Ali Almiri. Comes down in front of Ali Almiri, but his left-hand side and couldn't quite pick that one up. Keeps staying off the play, and picking it up is Tolly. Tolly comes in well. Tolly Ulloa gets going forward once again, picks up the bouncer and sends that one nicely up the field here now. Ulloa lets it settle and going at pace here now. It is Tolly Ulloa Tolly Ujo going goalward bound, but oh, he's just gone too straight and just gone wide. That's 3 wide it is here in chucker number 2. You see Tolly just quickly changing off Castanuela. Possibly onto Machisoslini. Lavinia, of course, being the family breed from Ujo's, and it is. One hurry, puts that one wide. So Riglos has to go up over to this one here now. Riglos checks, turns, comes back inside, comes away there from Tolly. Tolly tries the hook, but Riglos comes away with it. Riglos gets going forward here now. Riglos keeps coming, looks to take Bouty on, gets that ball fizzed up forward, but first onto this one here will be Solari. Solari plays the backhand, down the boards, deflected and stopped there by Riglos, gets onto it, looks for the backhand, those picked up here finally by Jauretche. Jauretche on the boards. Jauretche on it here. He's got Pablo in behind, but coming away with the play, it is going to be Solari. Solari gets stopped there by Riglos, and it's going to be Llorente to pick it up, tries to fizz that forward to get it up to Ali Almira. He's waiting for it, he can't get on because he would have impeded the play. And Solari comes back, makes a sporting play, but it's going to be Tolly Ujo once again. Tolly comes in behind there of Ali Almira. Lovely bit of horsemanship from this young man and sends his ball forward as he runs up the field with the play. Reaching out for the hook is Llorente, and it's going to be Ujoa. Ujoa, half plate. Here's, realises he's got Bouty going out to the left, sends it out to him over there. Going back to him is Almiri. He'll come in. Almiri looks for the backhand, has to flick it away from him. You see clever play there by Almiri, consistent. Doesn't just go for the hook, will always try to make a play on the ball, but it's Bouty coming forward on Faye here now. Bouty goes with the next shot and swoops that one in towards the goal it is, and through the goal it is from Bouty. This mare gives him so much confidence. It is Lefay. So he's decided to change her. He'll bring her back later, undoubtedly. As we have a little bit of a scurry of changing of ponies there. Pablo's changing. You have Riglos changing. Ali changes. Bouty and Solari also change. They have to be quick. And they're all changing there for Gantut. So the ball into play in a moment's time. Just lined up, and the ball back into play once again off the front of the line out. Looking to get onto it there. Solari sends that forward, but Jauretche, as always, dependable, sends the backhand wide. Looking to pick it up was Tolly. Couldn't quite do so. Picked up, though, nicely by Riglos. Riglos onto his stick side here now. Riglos. I thought he was going to go with a longer one, but he just keeps that short and a little bit wider. You can see where Llorente is this time. He pisses that ball up over the top of the players. Almiri trying to get onto it in front of Bouty, does so, looks for the next one, gets hooked, the ball gets pinged out by Bouty, but it's going to be Jauretche. We realised he couldn't quite get the next shot in, but couldn't take the ball forward and looking for the come round the play, but Tolly Ujo cleans it up here for Habtoor once again and takes it out of the danger zone. Up here for Mohammed, trying to get onto that on the near side, but Riglos beats him to it and sends the backhand in towards the middle of the field. Picked up on the meat beautifully there by Tolly Ujoa. Ujoa under the neck he goes with that one there and sends his ball up forward here once again, does Ujoa. Ujoa goes with the long one here this time, looking for Mohammed. Mohammed got away from his man, but Riglos comes back to him. Mohammed, when he couldn't quite pick that one up, but it's cleared away here now by Riglos. Gets ridden off hard there by Solari, who goes to try and poach that ball, and we get a whistle on the play. That's what it looked like from here. Now let's see what the umpires decide. As we get players changing. We can possibly see a little bit more clearly on there. He's trying to get onto it, and he looks to try and steal that ball from in front of Riglos. And it will be Gantut to bring it into play here now. Gantut sends it out here now for Riglos. He's probably got a little bit too much on it there for Riglos to get to, but it's going to be Bouty to pick it up. Bouty checks, turns back towards the goal he faces. He's got Ujoa there with him. He peels off the back, but he doesn't take the option, as that's all it is an option. This time he puts it in. He's trying to get it up to Ujoa here now, but it is going to come up forward here now for the backhand possibly, but we get an interference in the play. Solari's parked in front of Llorente there, and we get another whistle on the play. See on the replay there, Llorente is trying to make the play, but he's got a player parked in front of him, and so we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Gantut. One Jauretche to bring into play. One goes under the neck with that one there, looking for Riglos. Riglos found a bit of space. Bouty going over to him, goes for the first time play, sends that one up forward, looking for Almiri once again. Tolly's going to have to go back to him. Oh, and he couldn't quite pick that one up, but Tolly does there for Gantut, for Habtoor. Tolly dummies the backhand, comes forward with it, looking to get past Llorente, but he sees the yellow helmet of Riglos coming to him. The ball gets left behind, and Bouty's going to have to go back and pick this one up and check turns, and comes away there from Pablo here now. Looks to come in between the players and tries to get away here. Riglos comes in, looks for the hook, couldn't quite pick it up, and Bouty goes with a long shot here this time, looking for Ulloa, but you've also got Hal Ritchie going back to that one as well, and the ball's gone all the way, but it's just gone wide. Just looked like a lovely sort of gentle passing play, but just the timing was perfect and it carried over the back line. So 3-2 is the score. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. So that there will end chukker number 2 with the score being Gantut 3, Habtoor 2. So we'll just get things back underway again after some messages and highlights from Polo Line.
Welcome you to the 6th edition of the AHPC Excellence Awards 2026.
So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers. We have a view there of Gantut. Ali Almeri there with Pablo, and Jose's mounted up, Pepito, and it's going to be Juan Ritchie to get mounted up now, as you just see there in the Habtoor camp. They're mounting up, and they'll be coming back out onto the field. So if we can clear the field, please, ladies and gentlemen. Sully Gildy. We have to try and get back on schedule as much as we possibly can, because a lot of entertainment out here for you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So Gantut coming out, firing there. It was 3-0 at one point. They ended chukker number 1, 3-1. All those 3 goals were scored by Kaku, a field goal and 2 penalties. But now it's 3-2 to start chukker number 3. And in chukker number 3, we'll be looking for Mohamed Habtoor to come out there on Vendimia. Toto out there on Floral. Dolly to come out on Dauphina. Lalalong. Bouty on Trigoya. Ali Almeri to come out on F16. Pablo out on Pajarita. Jose coming out on Merijail. And Juan to come out on Lahore. And so the ball on the back line for Juan Ritchie and Gantut to bring into play. Taps this one up forward here now. Jose goes one way, cuts the other way, out towards the hotel side. Just playing some nice classic simple polo, finding a little bit of space for him, but coming over to him, of course, is Bouty. Gets the first play and sends that forward, looking for Pablo. But getting onto it probably first is going to be Tolly. Tolly gets his play spoiled and picked up by Ali Almeri, and Ali Almeri sends it up to Pablo here now. Straightens himself up onto the ball nicely there. Looks over his shoulder. Pablo going goalward bound here now. Just goes in there. Goes a little to the right. Tries to flick that one in on the near side. Does so. And through the goal. Oh, it's gone wide. But we get a whistle on that play as well, as he flicked over onto his near side. You can see he goes back to it, comes across in front of Tolly. And so the ball's placed down here now. And it's Bautista Bajuga to bring it in for Habtoor Polo. Bauti goes under the neck, long, hard there for Tolly. Tolly being marked there by Pablo. Looks to unload it. Looks to send it up to Bauti once more. But Riglos comes in, plays the near side backhand. Tolly's back there though. Tolly Ulloa. Ali Elmiri coming back to put the pressure on. Keeps control of the play, does Ulloa. Ulloa sends that forward out here now, looking for Mohamed on Vendimia. Gets the first time play and fizzes up there to Solari. Solari on the loose here now. Solari out on Floral. Out there. Lovely approach shot about the 30-yard line. Goes with the bomb and looks to send that through the goal. It goes for Toto Solari. Oh, wide. The flag went up and then it's gone wide. So, on the back line. Went for the glory shot. Could have sworn I saw the flag man put it up. Probably did. But there it is. To be brought in here by Juan Jauretche again. Juan. Under the neck he goes with that one there. Out there for Riglos. Riglos. Brings it forward here now. Riglos. Sends that ball forward once again. Sends it up here now. Looking for Elmiri. Elmiri swoops onto it. Couldn't pick it up. But it's going to be Jauretche does so. Tries to stick it round. Yields off. Leaves it here for Pablo Llorente. Llorente coming forward. We've got a player. That's Riglos. He's on the floor. His pony's gone back to the pony lines. So he's jogging back to the pony lines as well. And it's going to be Llorente. Oh, under the neck. But couldn't quite get over that one enough. And it just goes wide. You see the player comes down. However, it was out of play. Not in a dangerous position. So play has to continue. So they blow the whistle here now to give him a chance to get back. And now Riglos is back on the field. We'll start things off from the back line for Bautista. Bauti taps this up forward. Bautista. Bauti. He's to bring forward behind Riglos, then goes under the neck, looking for Tolly. Tolly Ulloa. Jauretche coming over, but Riglos comes over to him instead. Just puts the first initial pressure on, sends the backhand. Bauti picks this up here. Bauti in there. Riglos in front. Ulloa goes one way, then goes underneath the neck there. There's Bauti, but it looks like Riglos might get hold of that one. Couldn't quite do so, but it's going to be Bauti to pick it up once again. Bauti tries to cut that one, gets a bit of cane, but he's got Ulloa in behind to feed it for once again. Near side play there by Bautista, gets ridden off by Elmiri. Elmiri takes that one away from the traffic and takes it out towards the side, but it's going to be Ulloa to pick it up. He's hooked off out of it though by Juan Jauretche. Sends that forward, coming up here looking for the near side play is Riglos. He's hooked off out of it by Bauti, and it's left for Ulloa once again. Ulloa, nobody to pass that one to, so he's going to have to go with this one by himself as he juggles that ball in the air, as he plays with it nicely there. As you got Llorente in front, goes with a half shot in towards goal. It's going goalward bound. He's going to have to go back to save it, and save it he does Pablo Llorente. But in doing so, that ball comes out towards the boards here. Didn't go over the back line fortuitously for him, but Ulloa gets onto that first, checks that pony up la long really beautifully and goes forward once again. Looking for a way forward, just being slightly blocked. Looks for a little bit of time for the player to clear, then sends that ball in towards the danger zone. Riglos meets it, picks it up beautifully. Nice play there by Riglos, under the neck, in towards the middle of the field, looking for Llorente. Llorente going up to it, going back with him there is Tolly. Couldn't get the hook, it's going to be Llorente. Llorente going goal bound here now. Llorente left that behind, and it's going to be Solari to pick it up here now and clear it up and take it out towards the boards. Looks for the backhand, sends the backhand, changes the flow play. Oh, and it's well read there by Jauretche, but he couldn't pick it up, and it's going to be Ulloa to collect it here now. Ulloa on the play. Tolly on the play once again. He's got Mohamed gone forward, goes with a shot for Mohamed. Mohamed looking to try and pick it on the near side. Great pick up there by Mohamed. This is a difficult shot, perched onto his stick side once again onto his stick side. Corrects up, looks to try and flick it through, but oh, just couldn't quite connect and put it away. So we get a scramble of players changing horses once again. The ball's on the back line. There are seconds before they have to take it. So Juan Jauretche, he's the quickest. He hovers over the ball here now. Looks to bring it in for Gantut. Brings it forward. Got players on the field. Which way is he going to go? He's got Riglos coming out towards the hotel side. Then goes straight. He's got Llorente out there towards the picnic area side, waits for the ball and picks it up here now. Does Riglos. Sends it up once again. Looking for the near side play is Bautista. Bautista settles on it, sends it out there for Ulloa. Tolly Ulloa straightens himself up, tries to get away from Llorente, does, unloads it, looking for Solari. Solari comes onto it, gets away with it in front there of Aliamiri, who's gone deeper down the corner, leaving himself a very difficult shot, goes with the next shot, just to be picked up and cleared away once again by Juan Jauretche on his near side. Tolly covers it, backhand, picked up. Oh, beautiful meet there by Jauretche, but Tolly yet again, but he gets a bit more angle on it this time and keeps it away from Jauretche. Coming back onto it is Tolly. In comes Bauti in behind. He's going to have to come away from it. There is Ali trying to get out, but just not quite quick enough for the umpires possibly, and we get a whistle on the play. So that's what the umpires decide. Pablo just asking to the umpires, or saying maybe that was a bit harsh. He was trying to make the effort. He could have had the next play possibly, but the umpires think no, probably not. So we'll end up with a penalty here now in favour of Habtoor Polo. And this is from a penalty 2 for Bautista Bajuga. Bautista comes in, drops the mallet down for the undefended penalty 2, and we are lined up here now, ladies and gentlemen, with all the threes on the doors. It's 3 goals apiece here in Chukker number 3. And 1:20 left to play of the Chukker before we go into the half-time break, and we have the chance for everybody to be upstanding, stretch your legs out onto the ground and hunt the diamond. I'm not joking, there is a diamond out there on the field. Not just a little diamond, there is actually a coin to find. So there it is, comes away with it out of the line out. Looking for it is Riglos. Riglos comes forward here now, looking to get back onto his own play. Ali Almiri trying to get forward, but Tolly Ulloa is putting the pressure on Riglos. Riglos pulls that ball forward, just to be met there by his man, tries to play the next shot, couldn't quite get onto it. We push further and further, deeper down into the corner, and unfortunately it looks like the ball has hopped out over the boards. And so there'll be a free hit here now on an 8 count for Habtoor Polo. Oh, no, we've got an injury here. It looks like in that play we have Jose's just copped something there. So just have a little bit more of a break. But no, it looks like he's okay. Probably from arriving late and etc. The adrenaline, he just doesn't even feel anything. But there you go. So the ball's placed down here now for Bautista Bajuga to bring into play. Bauti. Taps it forward. Keeps bringing it forward because he has the opportunity to do so. We've got players darting one way, the other way. Sends it out here now. Good strong shot there by Bautista. Trying to get onto it first there is Ulloa, but it will be trying to get the backhand was Jauretche, but it's going to be picked up here by Tolly once again. Tolly goes under the neck, long, hard and strong, trying to get it up there for Mohamed, but it looks like Jauretche will get back to that one first. One comes in, turns that one away there from Mohamed. Jauretche sends that ball up here now for Pablo. Pablo on the play. Pablo couldn't quite pick it up, but it is going to be Riglos. Fizzes that one up forward. He was looking for Almiri, but well back onto it is Bautista. Cuts it. Good angle. Just gets held up a little bit, does the ball, and it allows Riglos back onto it. The first tutor's gone, brings it inside there of Solari and sends the ball out here now looking for Pablo, but first onto it will be Bauti. Bauti sends a near side backhand, but it comes off the pony and out over the back line. So, ladies and gentlemen, that there will end Chukker number 3. And it is your turn to be upstanding, make your way out onto the field and tread in some divots and hunt for the diamond coin. For our Polo Line viewers, we'll go to a few messages and adverts before we return for the last 2 chukkers, starting with chukker number 4. Ali Omiri. Lovely play. Broke away well. And this one here, Felix put his head down, said, I'm going to goal, and put it away nicely. Felix Essay. And here, this was a nice goal, this was. Very well worked. You see the Harechi getting onto it. Harechi made the pass up to Kaku. Kaku out there to Harechi, running forward as he does best. And through the goals it is. And oh, this in here, capitalising on that one there. Little backhand there by Pablo. Laborde didn't think he had the right to come in onto that one there, but it gave enough opportunity for Kaku to put it away. And here again, Ali Almeri comes in, couldn't get hold of it. Belly shot there by Juan Harechi from the near side. He had a belly shot earlier on, actually. And one here now. Harechi up onto it. Just a lovely little weighted pass there by Juan Harechi. And we come in now. You can see Kaku. He's gone a little bit past the goal here, actually, you see. Thinking the next shot went, oh no, we're going to have to go belly as well. But he put it away and executed that one perfectly. Kaku Raja. And now we come here with Laborde coming through, got past one, got past two. You see, he brought the ball out to Almiri, then came back in. Oh, Torigata at the end there, just running rabid. He gets his nose down and hunts towards goal, and just there's no stopping him. And this one up here now coming forward, you see. Again, Torigata flicking that inside the goalpost. Got to be MVP for me, but let's see what they decide. And then sends that one up once again here. Mohammed goes in, finishes that one off well. Couple of goals, Mohammed, today. Good goals. Couple of chuckers, and then coming on to that one there, Mohammed clears out the way, allowing once again Lukin to come in and cuts that one through. And here one hunting down, but couldn't quite get to Larry in time, and just over the lovely neck shot through the goal. Clearing the man out the way, and enough room here. Flicks it in, and finishing it out, or tried to finish that one off. Didn't quite get the goal, and that was a lovely saving play there. And then a good play continued on up the field, but coming round back onto it here now. It's Torigata again. Finds his slot, finds his groove, and through the goal once more. And there we have Mohamed Habtoor. He's towards the end of the match here now. Finishes that one off nicely. We'll go to some of the best goals here. And this is Felix. That was the one right at the end where Santi went for the pass, but just didn't need to draw. Straight to the goals there from Felix Essay. Felix again out here now. Antonio going with him. Balled him to it. Very happy indeed with that one as well. Quite so too. Coming forward up onto that one there for Jete Crespo, and that ball just carrying through. Gonza tried to make the save, but unfortunately for him it was already through. Felix looking over his shoulder once again. Yeah, really kept his cool on that play there. And we'll go for our last one here now, which is Gonzalito. Gonza keeps his ball moving forward. Players in front, players behind, and Antonio just picks that one. So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers, where we have another people out there on the field looking for a diamond. Well, it's a diamond coin, of which a diamond will be given at the prize presentation for this. And so hopefully they will have that found shortly, and then we can get this match back underway and possibly back onto schedule. Some people are having a wonderful day out here. And there's glorious sunshine here. And so our stats so far halfway through this match. We have a field goal apiece, throw-ins, even Stevens 5 for 4. Habtoor look like they're coming out on top. 6 fouls for Habtoor, 5 for Gantut. Penalties, 2 from 2 for Habtoor, 2 from 3, or 60 missed there for Gantut. Safeties none, yellow cards none, and long may it continue that way throughout the afternoon. And so we have here now, you see we've got some more people out there. Oh. So two very happy gentlemen there enjoying their day. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'd invite you to start returning to your seats, please, ladies and gentlemen, as we need to get this match back underway again. If you can start returning to your seats, please, ladies and gentlemen. So, players on the field. Umpire High's just had to dismount and tighten his girth, it looks like. Whilst all the lovely people return back to their seats to get this match underway once again. Here at Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. For the Bentley Cup of the Gold Cup, the 17th edition of the Gold Cup. So Bautista to bring it in for Habtoor here now. Bauti, being up there. Tries to cut that one out for Tolly. Tolly picks it up. First time play. Looks to defend that one back again, but goes under the neck and collects the pony there. Oh, one Haurechi. Mohamed Habtoor out here on Genève. Toto, he's mixing and matching as he goes through. As the schedule runs, we have Lavinia Reina there for Tolly Uzoa. And we have Bauti out on the marker. And everybody else are just recycling their spares round. And so we end up here now after the ball was driven into the pony. A penalty in favour of Gantut for a penalty 3, a 40-yard penalty to be taken by Pablo Llorente. All these players certainly able to take penalties, including Ali Almiri. But it's Pablo Llorente. Morgan Tut here now. Pablo comes in, strikes it along the ground, and through the goal it goes. Putting them out into the lead once more. It is here in chugger number 4. 4 goals it is now for Gantut. 3 for Habtoor. So they'll come back over to in front of us here at Party at the Polo. For the Prof. As christened by the great Memo Gracida. Chris Hyde bowls that ball in. Mohamed pings that one out there for Tolly. Tolly looks to try and get through. Looks to come in with the hook there, does Riglos, but he might have just momentum carried himself underneath the swing. Tolly wisely just didn't make the full swing on that, relying on the umpire's judgment. Otherwise he could well have cracked the horse on the head. And we end up with a penalty here now. Another penalty 4, but this time it's in favour of the red shirts of Habtoor and Bautista Bajuga. So Bautista circling around here for Habtoor to level the score. Bauti comes in, strikes through the goal. It is levelling it up once again here in chugger number 4. 4 goals apiece it is. See on our replay comes up beautifully. Strikes it well and high through the goals it is. So the Prof lines the two teams up here now. Bowls that ball into play. Out the back of the line, out it comes. Looking to get onto that one is Bauti, but picked up there by Pablo, and he sends it out here, hunting down the ball. There is Riglos. Oh, and he goes a little bit acute with that one there. Looks like he tries to get onto it, cancel each other out. But next onto it is Almiri. He's gone to the right. He goes under the neck. Couldn't quite pick that one up. Oh, yes, he did. And through the goals it is for Ali Almiri. Drilling that ball through the goals. Let's have a look at the replay. I thought he left that one behind. I apologise, Ali. Puts it out there, side towards the right, and whoom, straight underneath the neck and through the goals. So 5-4 now. 1-for-1 here in this chucker. Ball back into play. Coming away that Ali couldn't quite pick that, but the pony kicked it forward, and onto it here comes Solari. Toto comes forward here once again. Toto is flicked away from in the air there by Haurechi. It allows the backhand for Pablo. Pablo there looking for Riglos. Bautista goes back. Bauti picks up the play here now. Goes a long way round, does Riglos. Puts it onto his near side, does Bautista. Controlling the man, controlling the blade. Looks like he wants to come in. Tolly, quick flick shot there, out there by him, out for Bautista. Bauti sends that ball up forward here now for Mohammed. He's waiting for that ball to come down. It comes down in front of him, under the neck. He goes with it and through the goal. It's first time play there by Mohammed Habtoor. Underneath the neck, leveling the scores once again. 5 goals all. Sonar replay here now, isn't it? Pablo thought he was close enough. The umpires reckoned he was safe. He was positioned. He was on that line before him. Any play Pablo would have possibly had to near side, but the ball goes into play, and into play it is now at the back of the line. It flicked out there by Bauti. He's looking for his man to go forward, but first back onto it here will be Llorente. Llorente takes it deeper down and pulls it away there from Bautista. Bautista comes up the inside of him. So, Pablo. Next pair, you have Jauretche and Tolly. Pablo turns away here from Bauti. Gets a move on here now, does Pablo. Pablo flicks that one up forward, flicks over there, so I couldn't quite pick it up, but Bautista does. Bauti leaves it there for Ulloa, who sends a backhand, looking to link up, but he gets his cancelled out of the play there by Jauretche, but he gets back to the next play once again and sends this ball up forward, up towards the danger zone for Solari. Solari avoids the hook. Solari settles on it, goes under the neck, puts that one away. Just Toto Solari putting Habtoor back out in the lead again. 6 goals it is now for Habtoor, 5 for Gantut. Those players scramble to go and change ponies. We'll see the highlights on Polo line. Avoided that hook, and beautiful neck shot there by Solari. And through the goals for goal number 6 on the board there here now. So players scrambling, umpires counting it down. All on side. And now the ball back into play. Back into play it is, and Ali Almiri wants a bit of this, and Ali Almiri picks it up, but in comes Ulloa. Ulloa cancels him out. Ball gets flicked forward. Pablo tries to pick it up, and and quickly onto that one there was Jauretche. Jauretche trying to get it up here now for Pablo. Pablo couldn't quite pick that one up, but under the neck, in towards the middle of the field. Goes Almiri, but it's going to be Dolly. Near side, sends it strong, looking for Solari. Solari tries to pick it up on the near side. Looking, he thought he had something out there. It was Riglos, tries to pick out the bouncer. Sent back there by Riglos, to be picked up here now by Pablo. Pablo checks up, turns, comes round the players, leaves it now for Riglos. Riglos brings it forward. Riglos once again up onto his near side, couldn't pick it up, but coming onto it. And we see Pablo trying to pick it up on his stick side rather than the near side, and Tolly Ulloa was coming in. He thought he had a bit of that. Let's see if the umpires saw the same thing. You can see there comes it onto it, and maybe Tolly had the better right to the play, and it looks like we have a spot penalty here in favour of Habtoor. Juan Jauretche just going to change pony, as does Bauti. Umpire's given the opportunity to do so, because there might be a little bit of an issue somewhere. Mohamed's changed too. So you can see there down the pony lines, Juan Jauretche. Just quickly changing. And coming back out of the field again once again. So just a slight pause here now as the umpire's just going over, and I think they only gave a change for one, telling that if they do so they need to change up quickly. But no, it looks like we got Pablo going into the ambulance. So maybe in that last play there he's got a bit of a knock. So he'll just get attended to quickly before we get this game back underway once more. So 6-5 is the score in favour of Habtoor, with 2:30, 2:16, 2:15 on the clock. In this, the Bentley Cup 2026. 17th edition thereof. So Pablo's mounted back up again. Good to see, just needed a little quick bit of attention. That wonderful magic spray, no doubt a bit of that. And And Ali Almiri goes down the scoreboard. He changes up too, but he'll have to get back quickly because they'll get this underway here now. And Habtoor are heading towards the Villa end after that great goal there by Solari. So we're all back up on board here now, and it is going to be Bautista Bajuga to bring it back in here now for Habtoor. Taps it forward. Off goes Tolly. Sends it down. The ball's here now, just inside, in there for Tolly. Tolly coming through at pace. Tolly Ujoa going back here now, trying to get back to him. He gets the better of the man there, looks for the backhand, doesn't get a bit in. Comes Solari, and Solari finishes that one off well for Habtoor, giving the 2-goal margin. 2 goals is the margin here for Habtoor now. 7 goals to 5. Pablo trying to get the backhand, couldn't quite get what he was looking for, and Solari says thank you very much indeed. Now put that one away nicely. 7 goals to 5 is the score, and back to the middle of the field it is once more. Prof bowls that ball in, off the pony it comes. Riglos, nice high ball up over the top, looking for a teammate, but it's going to be Bautista to get back to this first. Almiri comes back onto it, looks to come in, comes back inside him, but we get a whistle on that play. We'll just have to decide for the umpires if he had actually changed the line of the ball. That's Bautista if he had changed it before Ali came in. If he had changed the line before, Ali's just coming across the line. And therefore we come back to the midfield. If Bautista had stayed straight with the ball, and the ball had the line of the ball had stayed straight, then he could have possibly come in, but really only a near side play. And hello, we've got a technical here now, just enough. So he's got Pablo chirping at the umpires, and the umpires are saying, we're not going to do this, I'm sorry. The game's been nice so far, let's keep it that way. And if you keep chirping, the ball will keep going up the field. So we end up with a penalty for. So questioning the umpire, bit of dissent. Will cost you every time. If Ali had come to try and make a near side play, he would have certainly got away with it, but regrettably not in this instance. So the ball being teed up here by Bautista. Looking for goal number 8. Bautista Bajuga. Out here again on Lefebvre. So Bauti comes in, drives, shoots that one towards the goal. And through the goal it is. Sneaky inside that left-hand goal post. They weren't able to stop it. Bautista Bajuga taking the score now. 8 goals it is to Habtoor. We can see on the replay. And so, back to the middle of the field it is. Prof bowls that ball into play. Stop there, looking for it as Solari. Couldn't quite find it or pick it up. It's picked up here now by Llorente. Llorente coming forward, trying to avoid the hook there from Ujoa. Goes over onto his near side, takes his ball forward, but shows too much of it this time. But it's going to be Ali Almiri. Ali wants a bit of that one there. Pings off a pony now towards the side. And it's going to be Solari. Sends the backhand. Who's first round up onto it? Bauti can't come in. Llorente up on it here now. Llorente comes in behind of Ujoa. In behind him, he's got Bautista working hard on him, trying to steal that ball. The ball's just got a little bit into a traffic jam there, a bit of a melee, but coming away to Solari. Solari looking to get away there from Riglos. Solari once again, umpire. He would love to evaporate, but unfortunately hasn't got the hyperspace button, and looking to pick it up here. Solari sends that one towards the left-hand side. Mohamed looking to get settle onto that one here. Does so well and strong. And up the field, Mohamed Habtoor goes. Mohamed Habtoor straightens himself up. Lovely approach shot by Mohamed. Enough time just to settle on it with a little flick shot in towards the goal. Has it got enough? Has it got enough? Has it got enough? No, it just goes wide on the hooter. Just wide. Couldn't get quite enough on that one on the angle to get it through the goal. So the score, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of chukker number 4, it is 8 goals for Habtoor, 5 for Gantoot. So, yes, there was a little indecision if the hooter had gone or not, but yes, the hooter has gone. So that there does end chukker number 4. Score 8 goals to 5 in favour of Habtoor. So whilst the players change, we'll go to a few messages and adverts for our Polo Line viewers before returning for the 5th and possibly final chukker.
We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match. Mayo Clinic breakthrough moment.
Time is short, keeps going, does Capella on the play, Capella going towards the goal, trying to work his way through Podolski, he's done it, can you believe it? Alfredo Fede's put it through, so 12 goals all it is, and I'll have to come back to the middle of the field, there's a player off the field. So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers. And all of us here, of course. The Al Habtoor Polo Sultan Club players back out in the field again, and Gantut looking to bring it in from the middle end here now. So if we clear the field, please, guys. So in this 5th and final chukker, it's almost anybody's guess, but Mohammed starting off on Macho. And so, one Harechi to bring it in here now for Gantut from the Villa end. One taps it up forward. Cuts this one out wide. He's looking for Riglos. Riglos loses his man, gets out there, but coming across and taking the shorter angle is Tolly. Makes him look over his shoulder. Goes with the first time play, pings that one forward, looking for Llorente. Llorente's kept off at her. It's Ali Almiri, takes up the mantle here now. Ali centres this one nicely, goes for the near side shot, sends it in. Ali Almiri puts it away on the near side. Beautiful goal there by Ali Almiri. Can't let him go. Great goal there for Ali Almiri. So you see on the replay there, picks it up on the near side nicely, just gets a beautiful angle and puts that one away well. So 7 goals to 8 it is. Flooring one back there again, Toot here in chukker number 5. 6 to 8. So ball back into play, out the back of the line now. Bautista wants that one there. Pablo goes with him, but it's sent up there by Tolly. Tolly sends it up for here for Bauti. Tolly tries to go straight, just couldn't quite do so. Goes reverse next shot, trying to send it up there for Tolly. Coming on the inside though is going to be Haureche. Sends the backhand, trying to send it in. Was looking for a clever play but couldn't pick it up. But Haureche sends that one up forward here now, but cut out there by Solari. Solari turns back inside. Solari goal bound. In comes Haureche. Haureche comes onto it. Pablo looking for something there, but it's going to be Bauti. Looks up at goal, checks the sights, looses the ball, and the trigger is released, but it just goes wide. So out over the back line it is here now. And it will be Juan Haureche once again. 8-6 is the score here in the Bentley Cup 2026. Chucker number 5. Juan Haureche. Juancho brings it up here now. Goes under the neck with that one there, looking for Riglos. He's going to have to come back for it, try to get back onto this one. Being challenged there by Dolly. He picks the play up here now, does Riglos. Riglos looks to see where he can send this, and he puts that out there into open space, looking for Llorente. Llorente takes that one out wide. He's going to have to go back and pick it up as Bautista goes back with him as well. It is Llorente, collects the man and looks to make the turn, takes a forward play, makes the backhand, tries to get it up there for Riglos. They're both looking for that ball to come down, or Riglos and Ulloa. Ulloa brings it round his near side, back to his stick side here is Ulloa. Back to his near side once again, showing his silky skills out here now is Ulloa. Ulloa comes forward with it once again. In comes Ali Almiri, tries to make the backhand, couldn't quite get it. Ulloa keeps on coming forward here once again. Ali Almiri looks to come onto it. He hasn't even touched it. He's going, what do you mean? But you've come directly across in front of the player. Let's have a look on this play here now. Ulloa keeps bringing it forward here nicely. Comes forward. Directly across in front of Tolly Ulloa. No doubt whatsoever. And unfortunately, once again, near side play. Couldn't come in on that stick side. The ball's dropped down here now for a penalty 2 in favour of Habtoor. So the ball being teed up there by Bautista Bajuga. Giving the penalty 2, an expensive mistake. Giving Habtoor the opportunity for number 9 here. So Bauti comes in. Ooh, he scuffs that one a little bit, but it's okay. It's goal number 9 on the board there for Bautista Bajuga. So on our replay there, it just comes up to it. Through the goal it goes. So the Prof lines the two teams up once again. So the ball out the line out. Solari wants that one. He's hooked off out of it there by Haureche. Haureche on the play. Goes back into attack here now once again there for Gantut. Juan Haureche. He's got looking for players gone forward, but it's being picked up here by Tolly. Tolly picks it up once again. Comes in behind. Tries to send that one up forward. Couldn't quite see it for a moment there, could Pablo, but he's fixed it back here for Juan Haureche. Looking to play between each other, but it's picked up, taken deep into own territory there by Solari. Solari's play spoiled under good pressure there, and now picked up here. No, couldn't quite pick it up there, could Ali Almiri, but the backhand comes in, or not there, as the case may be, by Ulloa, but the backhand cut away there this time by Solari. Up there for Ulloa, who pings it forward here now, looking for Bautista Bajuga. Over the halfway line, he's got Pablo Llorente hunting him down. He has time to look over his shoulder. He's got the cut shot, compose himself, just flicks it in field a little bit more here now for Tolly. Tolly just left that one behind, and it's going to be picked up, collected and taken away from the danger zone there by Haureche. Taps it once and then fizzes it out forward. He goes off to change pony, and Riglos is being unleashed here now behind in the next player. It is Llorente. It's Riglos, has time to check up, looks to just stick and ball this one away. A lovely approach shot there by Riglos. Just one more tap will do, and he says thank you very much indeed for Jose Riglos. So the drone replay here now from there. It was all over and done with. It was picked up well there by Juan Haureche. One little tap to straighten himself up and just unleash that ball. Sent the bomb up the field and picked up beautifully there by Riglos. In support behind there was Llorente if needed, but nothing was needed on that one there. So 9 goals to 7 it is, and 2 minutes left to play. And hang on a moment, we just get a whistle on the play. It looks like players are looking for changes here now. 2 minutes left to play here in the final of the Bentley Cup 2026, ladies and gentlemen. 9-7's the score from a line out. 30 seconds can give you a goal. Then, of course, there's 25 seconds before the ball gets thrown into play. So between the opportunities to play, there's a minute. Possible to level it. Habtoor going to be here, looking to prevent any attacks from here now. So Pablo's changed up the scoreboard end, and everybody else seems to have got themselves sorted and remounted up, just waiting here now for Mohammed Bouti from Habtoor and Ali Almiri, who's just coming up here now once again. So, lined up once again is the Prof. The Prof comes in, looks to send that one through. Haureche wants it, finds out in front of him there, keeps a hook there away from Dolly. Turning on the play here. Bouti flicks it forward. Ulloa's on the move here now. Ulloa, he's released. He's out there in front and he's off towards the goal with a beautiful approach shot there for Tolly Ulloa. It is Carlos Maria Ulloa, settles down on the 20-yard line and through the goal it is for Habtoor Polo, putting them into double figures. 10 goals to 7 it is the score. So the Prof pulls them back to the thing. You see there, we've got 1:21 on the clock. Players coming back on side. They're all there, so the ball can go in. The ball goes in, and in the ball goes. And looking for this one here now is Riglos. Ulloa comes in to try and spoil it, but it is Haureche once again. Haureche on the play, looking to send that one under the neck for Pablo to pick up, and he does so beautifully. Pablo looking for the long one to send it up there for Riglos, but just tops that one a little bit. Waiting for it is Ulloa, who managed to take it forward and out there towards the left-hand side. This time goes for the near side backhand out there for Bouti. Bouti waits for that ball to come down, avoids the hook there from his former teammate Haureche, who gets a bit of a hook on him this time, but it's going to be Solari. Settles on it, tops it, brings it forward, down, out of the air, goes forward once again and sends it up out here now for Bautista and Riglos going back, but Riglos gets the better of the ride off and sends a near side backhand. Onto it comes Haureche, cleaning up once again for Gantut. Juan goes with the next shot, looking to send it out here now for Pablo. Pablo up over the halfway line here now on the board, so brings it in towards the middle of the field. Almiri's gone forward, so there has Riglos, sends it out there for Almiri. Almiri going back hard, looking for the next shot, couldn't pick it up. Ulloa goes away, comes back, puts it on in front of Riglos, makes a turn. Riglos completely despondent with that. They extends the ball up here now, this time does Ulloa. Ulloa comes forward, but that clock is tick-tocking down. And so the players have said thank you very much indeed. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. So that is the end of the Bentley Cup. And the winners of the Bentley Cup 2026, it is Habtoor Polo. So now we go by chucker, ladies and gentlemen. Off chucker number 1 with Kaku on the field. It was 3-1 before unfortunately had to be substituted to chucker number 2. It was 2-3. 3 threes at the end of chucker number 3. Then at chucker number 4 though, the dominance happened. We had 2 goals scored by Gantut and 5 by Habtoor Polo. And at the end of chucker number 5, Habtoor Polo, 10 goals to 7, running out the winners of the Bentley Cup 2026. And there's a very happy Tolly Ulloa. And quite rightly so, very happy. Habtoor Polo. And we go to the stats of the match. Then final score 10-7. Field goals 5-4. Throw-ins 8-11. Gantut winning most of those, but unable to capitalise on it. You see the fouls was 7-10. Too many fouls in the last two chucker there by Gantut. Penalties 5 from 6 for Habtoor. 3 from 4 for Gantut. There was one yellow card given out, but... Or was it? No, it wasn't. There was a technical, I do apologise. We have no corners and no yellow cards. So a wonderful game of polo there, ladies and gentlemen. And we look forward to our next match. But in the meantime, we'll go to our best goals. So this here's Mohamed Habtoor. Pick this one up under the neck. Put that one away nicely there in front of Pablo. And this here. Riglos hooked off out of it. Ali Almiri pounces on it. Next shot. Thumps that one away through the goals as Ali Almiri. And so here, Bautista, that's right, came forward on it, found a bit of space. Flicked that one through the pony's legs. Just a lovely little flick there by Bautista, but still sending it 40, 50 metres through the goals. And again here, this one there. It was Kaku earlier on, the first chucker. Pulled it away from the play and through the goals. Had one field goal and 2 penalties in the first chucker there, did Kaku. And so, ladies and gentlemen, on Polo Line for myself, Adam Snowden, and Polo Line, we'll just leave you for a moment whilst we go down to the prize presentation of the Bentley Cup 2026 before our second match this afternoon, which is the final of the Gold Cup. His shirt is Pablo Llorente. Up you come, please, Pablo. Playing at number 3, subbing in there for Kako Raja. Well done there to Jose Riglos. Just gets onto horses, never seen them before in his life, and plays like a legend. And at number 4, it is the one and only Juan Jaureche. And so they're, of course, getting a bouquet of flowers there from Glee, as well as our trophy and so thank you very much indeed, and well done, Gantu. Thank you very much indeed for participation. We look forward to seeing you all soon, guys. And so, next up, ladies and gentlemen, our best playing pony. These are the stars of the game. And this is a mare that was ridden by Tolly Ujoa. And the mare is Fly Illuminata. Tolly Ujoa, of course, he was riding Dauphin-la-Lalonde, but the majority of the horses played here by Tolly Ujoa. Of course, they were the Lavinia breed, which is the family breed, and you can see, well done to Tolly, he brings up the Habtoor grooms as well as his own grooms too, to share this moment. It's all about the teamwork, the work that happens behind the scenes, from the grooms, the farriers, the vets, everybody, to make it all work. Guarda. And so next, ladies and gentlemen, our MVP, Toto Solari. Started off a little bit tight today, but boy, he's played some amazing polo throughout these 2 tournaments. As this young man made a great find bringing him in here to the Habtoor camp. So congratulations and well done. And so for our winners, ladies and gentlemen, of the Bentley Cup 2026 was Habtoor Polo, playing at number 1, goal scoring machine all over the field today. It was Mohamed Al Habtoor. Playing at number 2, your MVP, Toto Marco Solari. And at number 3, the best playing pony player, it was Carlos Maria, Tolly Ujoa. And of course, playing at number 4, the familiar face here to the Habtoor camp, it is the one and only Bautista Berjuga. Photograph once again. Thank you very much indeed for the photographs. The flowers from Glee. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together there for the Bentley Cup winners. It is, of course, Habtoor Polo. And once again, thank you very much indeed to Mr. Joseph Torres. Thank you most kindly, sir. And so now we have the Le Pearl show, which will be on the field behind us. And please, can we have, first of all, wall back, guys. Are we going to have a group photograph of both teams? It's all about Habtoor. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. And please, behind you, you will have the show from the Pearl going on in 2 minutes' time. And following this, we'll also have, in fact, at the same time, we'll have the fashion show in the Gold Lounge. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your afternoon and the entertainment here at Habtoor before we start our second match. Our finals of the Gold Cup 2026. See you later, buddy. You're around for a while, then.